But it is time to move forward. And if you look at the advancement we have all over the world today, basically they are propelled by the younger generation. So why should we sit idle by here and continue to shout, not too young to run, our elders have failed us? Then what are you doing? If our elders have failed us, then you are equally failing yourself by not making an attempt. Young to run bill was signed into law in the year 2018, I want to believe. And I became governor in the year 2016. I was sworn into office in the year 2016. So from day one, I got my priority straight. I wasn't waiting to be called to the table when I know that my money is part of the money that was used in preparing the broth. I had to take, not just sitting on the table, but sometimes, in fact, in that particular case, I sat at the head of the table. And then God blessed the movement. You see, let me tell you, nobody, like our elders have always said, nobody is going to call you and say, here is power, take. You must work for it. Nobody is going to say, this is the right thing, do it. You must sit down, make research, discover and rediscover who you are, your capacity, your ability, what is your stuff is made of, and then put it to practice, legitimately, rightly. Then put that aside. I began to prepare for the office of governor since 2005. No, precisely 2007, after the general election. I was getting myself prepared and waiting for the opportunity to present itself. So some level of my preparedness met opportunity. And then I waited for no one. Rather, I strike. And then God completed the rest. So I will urge each and every one of us to be prepared at all times. We should be prepared for whatever we want to do. Take much of your time to prepare and little time to execute. Rather than using little time to prepare and the whole of your time to execute and you achieve nothing. So, the not too young run bill that was signed into law graciously by President Muhammadu Buhari only substantiate or buttress what I had long demonstrated or put into practice by myself and my team. So I would rather say the not too young to run, act, trailed us behind. We are taking the lead. And the question of whether our elders have failed, they have tried their best. You can't do more than your capacity. You can't. That is natural. In sciences, there's what we call normal curve. Normal curve. When you rise, if you plot the x and y axis together, you see the normal curve. The time to rise, to start to rise, you get to the peak, and then you must decline. That is the natural, you must respect it. So our elders have really done well. At least they found this country. At least they fought for the unity of this country. At least some of the social amenities and infrastructures we have seen today, or some of the policies, we inherited it from them. Even if they are obsolete or outdated, that is the best they could put on ground then. So it is now incumbent on us, the younger generation, to take the country, not to receive the country, but take the country from where it is today to the next level. If you sit idle by and I am still expecting my late mother to come and cook, to go to the kitchen and prepare meal for me today, probably I would have even died long before she passed on. So if we are sitting down waiting, that until you are called upon to the table, you are simply wasting your time. Severally I have called on Nigerian younger generation, women, come on. Let's stop being used as political hallelujah boys. Some of these political hallelujah boys turn to political hallelujah men today. And that has been their mentality. They can't detach themselves away from it. They can't. So, I think our elders, our seniors, our fathers, our leaders, both current or past, have tried their best. We appreciate them. Honestly, I appreciate them. But it is time to move forward. And if you look at the advancement we have all over the world today, basically they are propelled by the younger generation. So why should we sit idle by here and continue to shout, not too young to run, our elders have failed us? Then what are you doing? If our elders have failed us, then you are equally failing yourself by not making an attempt. You are equally failing yourself by going to those elders you say have failed you to collect token and begin to castigate and run down your colleague that is trying, that is pushing, that is not resting, that is not sleeping. See, my dear brothers, you see all of them, all of my team, if I don't sleep, they don't sleep. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., sometimes I wait till I say my asbab prayer before I have a nap or a sleep. Nobody must sleep. If I call you once, the second time you don't pick, you're in trouble. Because time is ticking. Time is waiting for nobody. Every past second shortens the life. We're drawing closer. Is passing. It can never return back. So why must you wait? Do something. Just come on. Just do something. Make sure it is constructive. So to me, I appreciate our elders. Some did excellently well. Some tried their best, but their best are not good enough. And some have actually failed us. But all the same, if there is no failure, you will be able to recognize success. So, if you look at their failures, and we know that we should have succeeded this way, it means it's another propelling force for us to succeed by acting right now. To my brother Femi Adeshina,